This is a lesson in deception on normal and hard.
Your allies meet you just inside the entrance to the crumbling warehouse. With their help, you may be able to... A sudden explosion tears apart a section of the building. Then, a mysterious voice calls out.
What kind of fools do you take us for? A child would see the nurse that sent you. It's time to teach you lessons. Still alive?
Exclaims the voice in the rafters.
Good. Then we can start the lesson.
A voice calls to you from a nearby rooftop.
This isn't over. In fact, it's only begun. While you were busy fighting, I captured your fellow spies. If you ever want to see your friends again, well...
So this area basically leads to the same place. I usually just take a left here,
says the voice,
and then a right to get to the gate. But
time,
if you go the other way, you'll get here as well.
Their lives are in yours. So get moving.
And we're going through the first gate. And generally these dogs won't attack you unless you attack them. And normally when that happens, it's because it was like an accident of some type, like you hit it with your strike through, for example. All right, there's
a desperate man calls from the end of the alley.
All right.
Help! Help! They're killing me!
Yet if you stop to help, it may endanger an
There
ally.
we go. So that's an optional. I'm going to skip it.
A sudden blast blocks your path.
Not that way.
Shouts the voice.
We have something else in
And same
mind.
thing. I'm going to go left and then right here. And now we're kind of jumping from the main level down to the sewers. Lizard folk down here. Alright, so each of these next two left alcoves has a lever, and then when we pull the lever we get a mob.
As the lever unlocks the drain, lizard folk pour out of the darkness.
And as we go up on difficulty, the mob is going to get bigger and bigger.
A gate unlocks in the distance as more lizard folk attack.
And then finally we get to this end area. We're just going to clear it. And put this ladder down.
The voice taunts you from somewhere quite close.
Do you understand at last? The prisoners, the magistrates.
And that's an
they're
optional
all our puppets.
chest and
so
shrine, and if you use the shrines in this quest, you get less chests at the end.
we
So
decide what happens
it's kind of
here.
a weird mechanic.
Waylon belongs to Shah.
The voice continues as you climb onto the roof.
You're almost there? Shah has brought you to me, so you can play your part in her plan.
All right, and that's another shrine that if you use, you end up getting penalized on chests at the end. And this way here is to the end fight.
The mysterious voice is much closer now.
You've passed the test with flying colors. Well,
As you reach the
All right,
rooftop,
so there's
the
gonna be
voice
like
calls
3
out
ladders.
once again.
we
Over
meet
here and
at
one back in
long
here,
last.
and then 2 here,
You can
one
now
here,
see
one here.
that the voice belongs
And
to a robed
they're going to
Shar
come up,
priest.
and you need to
You have made
click
it this
and
far.
remove the ladder, get rid of
speak
the ladder
with me.
before, otherwise
I'll
mobs keep
finish
spawning.
your lesson.
So I'm going to try to do that. It's tough when soloing.
Ladders hit the rooftop, and the priest's minions swarm up, ready for battle.
So you do this.
Knock the ladders down to help even
So
the
it's pretty tough. You get just constantly getting interrupted. And one option is just don't worry about the mobs.
Now that the priest is dead, you should rescue any of your allies that still live.
I don't know if so. These are the ladders that we want to get down. All right, so here's the chests. And because we didn't use any shrine, we get a bonus chest.
Treated by all of your allies, alive and well. Now, to help yourself to the mad priest's hoard of treasure.
That's a nice dwarven axe, named item. All right, I'm gonna pause while I go get my reward. I'm just going to take a random item that I could break down for essences, and I'm going to pause it while I go right back in on hard. And going back in on hard.
Your allies meet you just inside the entrance to the crumbling warehouse. With their help, you may be able to sudden explosion tears apart a section of the building. Then, a mysterious voice calls out.
What kind of fools do you take us for? A child will see the magistrate sent you. It's time to teach you a lesson. Still alive?
Exclaims the voice in the rafters.
Good. Then we can start the lesson. Find another way out of this warehouse. Don't delay.
Says the voice.
If you waste my time, your friends will die. Their lives are in your hands. So Get moving. They fight each other, and only the strongest survives. Then I get my pick of the
And
winner.
left here, kind of
Taunts the
around.
mysterious voice from a nearby
You have to
roof.
clear all these mobs to get through the gate.
A desperate man calls from the end of the alley.
Help! Help! They're killing me!
Yet if you stop to help, you may endanger an ally.
And that's an optional. We're gonna skip all the optionals in this quest.
A sudden blast blocks your path,
Not that way.
shouts the voice.
We have something.
And then again, it's kind of
else
left
in
and then
mind
right to
for
get to
you.
here. And then we take these two left alcoves here and to turn on the, or press, pull the lever. And once we do, we'll get a mob.
As the lever unlocks the strings, lizard folk pour out of the darkness. A gate unlocks in the distance. More lizard folk attack. The voice taunts you from somewhere quite close.
Do you understand that, lads? The prisoners, the magistrates, they're all our puppets, and so are you. We decide what happens here. Waylon belongs to Shar.
The voice continues as you climb onto the roof.
You're almost there. Shar has brought you to me.
I didn't mean to fall
so
down
you
here
can
and fight
play
these
your
guys.
part in her plan.
The treasure beckons, but if you wish to keep your allies safe, it's probably better to let sleeping dogs lie.
And then the other way is a shrine. I think I've already lost that bonus chest because I did the dog optional. But if you use that shrine down there, you also lose that. You also lose the chest. And then to the end fight.
As you reach the rooftop, the voice calls out once again.
We meet at long last.
So this
You
time
can
I'm gonna
now see
try.
that the voice
I'm gonna
belongs
try
to
when
a
these
rogue
enemies
Shar priest.
Few
Ladders
spawn.
hit the
I'm gonna
rooftop,
try
and the priest's minions
aggroing them
swarm
here,
out, ready for battle.
and then
Knock the ladders down to help even the odds.
see if I can get them now. They just keep respawning, so it's pretty tough. And then she's got a dot on me, so dot stands for damage over time. It's a light spell. This one's a light spell. It's soft now, called Divine Punishment. The players also have. It's really good. All right, ladder number 2, and then ladder number 3. Did I get it? Yep.
Now that the priest is dead, you should rescue any of your allies that still live. You are greeted by all of your allies, alive and well. Now, to help yourself to the mad priest's hoard of treasure.
So I guess I didn't. I guess I didn't blow that optional after all when I fell down. Oh well. Well, it's good to know. All right, I'm gonna recall out, get my reward. I'm gonna pause it while I do that. And I'm going to take one of these random items so that I could break it down for essences. And that is a lesson in deception on normal and hard.